Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me today to this video. Today we're going to have some fun, easy and quite simple cardio kickboxing. It's a wonderful fat burning and we have all in this class. Everything is ready for you. We have some warm-up, we have some great cardio kickboxing and quite simple as I already said. We have some abdominals exercises and stretches at the end, so let's go! So let's get going with the warm-up. I know it's not always easy to start, but let's take a nice deep inhale. If you don't feel wonderful right now, I promise you'll feel much better later. We're breathing in, reaching the arms all the way up and all the way down. Just a few deep inhales, getting you going. I promise to give you a nice, easy start. Reach all the way up and slowly release down. Last time, keep your arms all the way up there. So if you're doing this in the morning, this is a wonderful way to start the day. If you're doing this in the afternoon, I hope you have a great day to fix it in between. So we're gonna take our legs slightly wider, just to warm up the outside of the legs and get them closer. Make sure your knees are nice and soft, even if you're walking in the park, but especially when you're walking now, you just wanna go enough to straighten the knee, but don't lock the knee. And we start with the shoulders up and behind you, belly button engaged, the chest is open, smile is on your face. Lift your shoulders up and behind you, warming up that shoulder girdle. Two more. And last one. And we lift up the elbows all the way up. So in order to prepare the body for the cardio kickboxing, we want to go through each and every joint, getting you ready. One more. And let's pick those arms up and behind you, nice and big. Keep on walking in place. Breathing in. You probably noticed every time you lift up your arms, you have much more space to breathe. Last one, and let's reverse one arm at a time. Forward, nice and big. You can even feel your waist working here. Okay, and we're gonna get our legs slightly wider and tap from side to side. Bend and extend, side to side. Chest is nice and open, belly button is engaged. If you engage your stomach properly, you can really feel it in your hands. Stomach is working here, chest is open, and we're reaching the arms forward, side to side, and right, and lift. Nice and long arm. You can already feel that twist in your back. Wonderful warm-up before kickboxing, as we're gonna have some punches forward later. And we're moving it from side to side, reaching, chest is open. I'm back after a long break, so I promise not to give you a hard time. Side to side, chest is open. And let's move again forward, from side to side. Reach, really emphasize on that twist from your back. Knees are nice and soft, and reach. From side to side, repeating itself. Even when you're twisting, you want to keep those shoulders rolled back. The chest is nice and open. Side to side. Wonderful. Let's stay here. Shift the weight from side to side. Open up the chest. Belly button is engaged. Go side to side. Two, and we're adding on flex and flex. Keep your stomach in. Only 5 minutes warm up with the dynamic stretches at the end of the warm up. It's very important in order to protect your joints from injuries to do the warm up in the beginning. But as you notice, we are stretching and still moving. It's called dynamic stretches. We're not holding, we're not pausing on the stretch. We'll do it at the end. Two more. And let's reach down if you can. If you can't reach down, just hold your hand here. However, if you can reach down, please go all the way and feel the stretch, side to side. Side to side. Just one more. And now, as we go all the way down, we're going to twist and come back. Down and twist and come back. Still keeping it dynamic, moving from side to side. One, and we're going to roll all the way up, rolling the back, preparing your lower back for that, around the back, breathing. This is one of my most favorite stretches for the lower back. If you have a sensitive lower back, if you can feel your lower back after a long walk, that would be the perfect stretch for you. And then you can keep on walking. Last one, roll all the way up. Take a nice deep inhale and we're gonna get going. We're gonna start nice and simple with some jab and cross from side to side. We're gonna go for 50 seconds, and on the next 10 seconds you can either take it faster or actually stop and just walk. So punch from side to side. We take 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3. So we've already added this twist from side to side. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and right, left, right and left, and twist side to side and go. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Punch side to side. There you go. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and punch. So when we work, the abdominals always have to be engaged. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and we're gonna march in place. Belly button is engaged. If you want to make it slightly more hard, you can always walk or jog, even run. If not, we're moving to the next one. Belly button engaged, and we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, knee and knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee up, knee up. When we are doing the knees in kickboxing, we want to make sure we're not just lifting the knee up, but we're working from the hip. So make sure your hip is coming forward. 1 and 1. Jab, cross, up and up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, focus on your abdominals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Abs in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Abs in. Look at it from the side. Look at it. Up and up. So you really want to get your pelvis there. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, and we walk. Wonderful. This time we just have a simple, repetitive one. You can start here with jab from side to side, but we're also adding a lunge and lunge and lunge. Punch and punch and punch. The further you go back, the more challenging it will be. Try to take a look at your arm. Make sure it's coming right back in. So don't forget your arm there. And punch, and punch. Very good. 30 seconds gone. Side to side. Watch your abs in. Chest is open. Quick and fast moves. Side to side. Get your abdominals working. Your arms fat burning, of course. Side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we walk. Belly button engaged. This is your break. You can take a nice deep inhale. We're going back to four boxes to the front, and this time we're going to touch inside. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, in and in. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I love about this one, it's quite an unusual motion to bring the foot this way and in. Right, left, touch and touch. So I love that. Twist in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist and in. 1, 2, and twist. 1. Lovely twist on the leg here. And go. On the always protecting your face. In and in. 1. In and in. 1, 2, 3, 4. In and in. Let's take one more. Quick one. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, in and in. You can either keep on going or just walk in place with me. 5 more seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. This is the last one before we repeat everything. So now just focus first on the squat. Up and down, up and down. Your toes are turned out, the knees right above the toes, and the arms going 1 and 1. Up, double, double. Up and up, up and down. Good. Up and down. So even though we're actually standing where we are, thanks to this height and low motion, and down, you can feel that it's working, and down, up and down. Good. Up and down. Only 10 seconds left. and down, and up. Punch, punch, good. Punch and down. Nice long arms at the last one. Finish on your left. And we walk. Wonderful. We're going to do everything again from the beginning. Take a deep inhale and come back with me, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you've got everything in mind. We're just repeating what we already did. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can invest a little bit more energy. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go, go, go. Go, go. Only 15 seconds left. And go. 2, 3, 4. Use those abs. 5, 6. These are nice and soft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Come on. And walk. Breathe in. Keep the stomach in. Going back to our boxes forward. This time let's start with the knees. Knee, knee, punch, 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 punch. This is preparing you for the next level where we're going to actually kick. So when you're kicking, you have to remember it's based on our knees. Punch, punch, and knee. Punch, 2, 3, 4. From the side. Don't think if I'm not looking, you can stop though. And in, and in. Go, 2, 3, 4. Please, if you can do it for me, punch like you mean it. Always punch like you mean it. Don't just punch nicely. It's not ballet. And go, punch, and so all these noises I'm making, I want you to remember, you want to breathe out. Last one, quickly, and that's it. Breathe in. 5 seconds. Now you appreciate those 5-10 seconds of break, don't you? I do. Breathe in. Keep on going, lunging from side to side. So that's the first thing, lunge and lunge. Remember, twist your chest and punch. The reason we keep our arms here, first of all, to protect our face, because in a real fight on the street, you have to protect your face, unless somebody will punch your face. Second, I find it very helpful to balance myself. It's a great balancing for your body. Twist and punch, twist, twist. So far, lots of sweat, but no jumps. Just as I promised. Side to side, we have 5 seconds left to go. Give me everything you've got. And punch, and that's it. Breathe in, walk, breathe in. The next one, we start by touching inside. Foot, 2, punch, 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 and in, punch, punch. Again, this is the second repetition, so feel free to go more energetic, more powerful, more forceful. And touch, and touch. Twist, 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 and go. One. I really love this abdominals exercise during the cardio kickboxing. And in. All these twists you can really feel it's working directly on your obliques. 4, in, and in. In, and in. Punch, 2, 3, 4, go. Last 2 seconds. Let's take one more, and that's it. Breathe in, walk, walk, walk. Enjoy the break, and breathe in. At least I'm not sweaty, am I? Breathe in, there we go. So you have double and double, double and down, up and down. You want to keep your chest open, spine is upright, down, up and down, punch and down, double, 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 very good. Almost there, guys. We're almost finishing the first half of the cardio kickboxing. Then you can pause for a minute, have a sip of something, water I think. wipe your face. Obviously, I don't need to. Sweat? Me? Of course not. One more, let's go. Everything you've got. Ha, walk, breathing. Wonderful job. All right, moving on with the second part of the cardio kickboxing. We're gonna start right here. One leg is in the front and we punch, punch and kick. Punch, punch and kick. Remember, if the kicking is too much for you, you can just use the knee. Punch, punch, knee. Or if you can go with me, let's say jab, cross and kick. Jab, cross, jab, cross and kick. And kick. 1, 2, kick. Again, as I said, arms in front of your face, helping you with a great balancing. Jab, cross, kick, do it to the side. Jab, cross, kick. So you can see that first of all is the knee rising up, the hip, it's sternopelvic tilt and punch. Jab, cross, kick. And this is your 5 seconds of walk. Take a walk, breathing. And all we're doing now is we're changing the order. So one leg is in the front, other one jab, cross, jab, cross. Remember, bring the knee first forward. Show me your abs working, please. I know it's cardio kickboxing. It's wonderful for your heart. It's great for fat burning, but it's also wonderful for your abs. So use those abs. Come on, more. I really want you to feel your abdominals pulling your knee up. That's it. So there is a degree of sternopelvic tilt and you're taking your back a little bit backwards. Jab, cross. That's it. A bit of a smile wouldn't hurt. I'm not getting the wrinkles, what do I care? So abdominals, smiles, cardio, fat burning. Let's go. This is the first exercise on the second set. One more. And there we go. Almost 10 seconds of walking. Moving on to the next one. This is going to be a side kick. So side kick from side to side. If it's too much for you, you can just pick up the knee. What I've added to it is a punch and punch. That's it. So you can see I love those twists and punch. I want you to make sure the leg is right next to your body. It's not going in front of you and your foot is parallel to the floor. Punch and kick. Love those twists. Working on the side, you should feel your waist. And punch. That's it. We have 10 more seconds to go. Punch. Punch and twist. Punch and twist. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ha! Last one wasn't that good. I'm glad we have that next set. Let's start with the other side. Remember, knee and twist, knee, or if you can do the whole thing, we have side kick. Side kick, and as I promised again, arms are here to balance you up. Balancing, punch, and punch. There we go. As you can see, I'm not sweating again. It's wonderful. Twist. That's it. Twist. You always want to have your arm quick and the leg is going quickly back in. That's it. Wonderful exercise for the waist. And punch. And punch. You're using those arms to balance you from the side. There you go. Sideways. Sideways. Punch. Sideways. Punch. Nearly there, guys. 2 more. Last one. And breathe in. Enjoy the break. All the way back. Breathe in. Next one. We have knee and lunge down. Knee and lunge down. And lunge down. And lunge down. This is our final one. So if you're happy to go with me halfway, just knee, do that. If you feel like you want a little bit more challenge, feel free to make this to a full kick. Please do that. And touch. And touch. So don't let yourself be wobbly just like I was. Punch. That's it. You want to use your core. And go. Down. And go. And go. And go. and go, and go, and just walk in place. Very good. We're going to do the other one, so we have 6 minutes here. Ready? And here we go. Knee and lunge, and lunge. So that's the first variation. And lunge, and lunge. If you can join me, we're having the full kick and lunge. Again, no jumping, but since you're moving your legs up and down, moving your body up and down, you should definitely feel that heart rate going. That fat is burning. Go! Here we go. 4, 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Breathing in, just preparing for the next set. Same set actually. So prepare. We have jab, cross, kick. Jab, cross. That's it. This is the second repetition of the second set, and it's the very last cardio we do. So I know you can hear me breathing heavily. I did have a long break, so I'm not going to give you a hard time if you had a long break. But let's get going. You know it's addictive, this whole exercise thing. Very addictive. If you don't feel it yet, you'll feel it after. Not because I'm nice, just because of these endorphins in your brain. What a lovely feeling. Side to side, jab and cross. You want to make sure you're repeating that leg nice and controlled to the floor. Jab, cross, kick. Last one. Just walk. Breathe in. We're changing the legs. And we go. Jab, cross. Jab, cross and kick. Jab, cross, kick. That's it. I can see you got it going. Keep your stomach in. No reason to cheat, we're almost there. Jab, cross, and kick. Kick. Jab, cross and go. Up. Up. Wonderful combination of upper and lower body. Great, fantastic, classic way for fat burning. Jab, cross, go. And go. Jab. Up. Every time you give me that kick, I want you to breathe out. Breathe out. Don't be stingy. Come on. Almost there. The last one. That's it. Walk in place. Breathe in. The next one is a side kick with a cross punch. So careful. We have side kick, side kick, side kick. There we go. We're in the middle of the set, guys. Let's give it everything we have. Punch. Give me that beautiful twist. That's one of the reasons why I love kickboxing so much. You can do a whole class without having the abdominals exercise at the end like we're going to have, and still feel your abdominals because they're working so much. They're part of each and every movement. Quick. That's it. Time is going so fast when you're having fun, isn't it? We're almost there. Punch. That's it. Punch. And punch. And punch. There we go. And this is the last one. Keep on walking. Other side, getting ready. Breathe in. Breathe in. I know I can't say anymore that I'm not sweaty at that point. We start with a kick, side kick, and punch. Let's go, guys. Side kick. Remember, you want that leg to be nice and soft. The knee is soft. You're not locking the knee when you're extending it fully. Straight, but not locked. Just like with the elbow. And let's go. Punch. That's it. Adding some more energy. And punch. And punch. Keep on going, guys. We're nearly there. 10 seconds left. Let's do everything we can here. Punch. Keeping those knees nice and soft. Long arm and long leg. just like my legs. Did I mention my legs are very long? It's very hard to fit into the camera. And punch, whoops! You're only getting 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Stretch here, breathe in, and let's get going with the last one. We have knee punching down. So we have here a big lunge. When you go down on this lunge, you want to make sure your spine is staying nice and straight. I don't want this old lady posture. And go. Punch. That's it. Punch. Let's add that leg in a full kick and punch. Full kick. Punch. Full kick. Full kick. That's it. One last exercise after this. So do it like you mean it. Remember, 5 seconds left. 4, 2, and there we go. Breathe in. Oh, I love those little breaks. Changing to the other side. Nice and simple. I'm gonna pick it up and lunge back. Lunge. And lunge. Keep your chest open. Head is up, but always as one line with your spine. And punch. That's it. Legs, arms, playing with the heights. There's no way you're not burning fat now. Up, up. And we're adding the kick. That's it. We're going. Kick it out. Kick, stay, kick, and down. Whew. 10 seconds left, guys. I want you to give me a nice, beautiful, and elegant finale, as if you just started. So your chest is upright, spine is long, and we are done. Just walk. Great job, guys. Keep on walking. Let yourself cool down gradually. You want to make sure you're slowly cooling down before you're laying on your back for the abs work. So keep breathing in and breathing out. Perhaps take a sip of water, wipe your sweat. However, make sure you keep on walking to slowly cool down. Next on, we have the abdominals workout. Stay with me. All right, great job so far, guys. We're moving on to the abdominals work. Take your mats, take a sip of water if you need to, and we're moving on. So lay on your back, make sure you're all ready. Rolling down slowly, legs are nice and parallel, hands are behind your back together. We take a nice inhale. Before you even pick up the head and the chest, make sure to engage your abs, and we're gonna go up and down. Breathing out. Keep your head heavily inside your hands. Elbows are staying the same. Make sure you're not waving your elbows up and down. Chest is open, abdominals working. You wanna feel that the abdominals burning, so engage the navel in. Exhale as you lift up, inhale as you lower. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay here for 5 seconds and just engage the navel in. Pressing in on flat and strong tummy, and we're moving on. We're picking up one knee and we gently lower. Try and keep the toes on the floor and always be ready to twist. Again, don't wave your elbows. Keep them nice and open. Moving from one side to the other. And go. Up, twist. Twist. Again, in order to feel your abdominals properly, make sure that your head is resting properly inside your arms. Twist. And twist. I want you to feel as though every time you pick up the leg, it's working thanks to your abs. So the tummy is really engaged in. Twist. And twist. 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 At that point, you should already feel your abdominals going. Make sure every time you're engaging, you're contracting the navel down. In, and let's hold. 3, 2, 1, and hold. 3, 2, 1, and we're moving on to reach one leg at a time. Twist and reach. Twist and reach. And reach. And reach. Reach. You want long and strong legs. Table abdominals and twisting your torso, your chest from side to side, reaching those legs. And reach. If it's too much for you, you can always keep one leg on the floor. And stay with me. Keep on going. We only have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the legs down. Take a quick break just to release before we moving on to the next one. 1 or 2 exercises left. This time we're gonna keep the head and the chest down. Roll the knees and gently lower. And lower. Exhale. And lower. Exhale. So we're giving the obliques a bit of a break, but definitely keep on pulling the navel down towards your spine as you go. 30 seconds are gone and we're adding on upper part. Breathing in. Breathe in. And breathe in. Exhale. So you really want to make room for those legs by putting the navel in and back. And back. Good. Each and every time, go back to your neutral spine. And 2 more. And on the next one, we're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, wonderful. Last exercise, we're going to extend one leg up and one leg down and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and hold. And 1, 2, 3. If this is too much for you, you can also work with your knees bend and straight, but please try and maintain that. And wait. 1 and 2 and 3 and wait. Go, guys. This is the last exercise for the abs. After this, we're gonna get some nice stretches going. So hold with me here. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1 and hold. 10 seconds left. And hold. 1 and 2 and 3. Remember, I want it nice and pretty. The end is as beautiful as the beginning, I hope. 1, 2, 3, and done. Great. Relax back. Moving from side to side. So we're starting the stretches right here and right now by relaxing the chest down, moving the legs from side to side, and we're going to take nice circles. After this great workout, you deserve a wonderful stretch. So let's stretch each and every part. We're starting here with circles. Make sure you did both sides. Great. Good. Let's place one leg on the other. And we're hugging the back leg. Chest is open, stretching the back of your leg. You should feel it right here. Breathe in. Extend the leg back. Lift the heel up to the ceiling. You should feel it here and here. Keep on breathing. And we gently change to the other side. You might be able to do it without the arms as well, as long as the back leg is pushing strongly enough. Keep breathing in and out. And when you're ready, we're lengthening the leg up, flex your heel up. Push. Breathe in. So I'm stretching the back of the legs here. 1 more second. And gently release. We're going to roll up. Sit nice and upright, drop the knees from side to side. Stay to one side. Take the heel back. Belly button is engaged. To feel the stretch better here on the front of your leg. Great. So really feel that quadricep stretching. Remember, it's a very big muscle, so you might want to come up a little bit, move the leg a little bit. You can even feel that just by moving that leg, it's affecting that stretch here. Wonderful. Let's move to the other side. Now it's up to you how far you want to go with your torso. So if you're not very flexible, you might want to stay here today. If you feel better going all the way to the elbows to so, that could also be suitable just to feel the stretch a little bit more. So listen to your body, work with your own abilities, with your own range of motion. Keep on breathing and engaging the abdominals in. There's nothing like a good stretch after a strong workout. So I'm very proud of you for getting to this part. Alright. On the back, shake your legs a little bit. Release the ankles, rolling up and moving to some arm stretches. So we're gonna start with the waist. Nice big stretch here. Release the neck. And we're gonna roll all the way. Lift up, roll. And when you come up, you're gonna keep the arm here in front of you and just stretch. So arm stretches as I promised, but starting with the waist. Stay nice and tall, breathe in and out. Keeping it here for 2 more seconds, and we're keeping the same arm behind the back and stretching back. Chest is open. Make sure you're not pushing your head forward too much. Keep it nice and tall. Expanding the ribs, encouraging you to breathe even deeper. And all the way up, moving to the other side. So you want to really reach. When you're doing this side stretch, you want to make sure both sitting bones are connected to the ground. If you're lifting the sit bone, you're basically losing the stretch. So make sure you're nice and seated. Release the neck. And nice big circle. Stretch. One more. Nice big circle. Stretch all the way to the side. And as you come up, just bring the arm in front of you. Keep that shoulder down. Embrace the arm to your chest. Stay nice and tall. Breathe in. Check your nails. One more second. Wonderful. Moving that arm behind you. With the other arm, you pull it down. Keeping the chest open. Wonderful job today, guys. Well done for doing it. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to see you again. If you didn't subscribe yet, please go inside and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you again.